Welcome back to Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, and today is Tuesday, July 30th, 2019. And let's find out what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. When you live in Florida, sometimes you watch the news during hurricane season and you see that you have a Category 4 heading directly your way. And you come to grips with the fact that you're about to get hammered. And when you look at the women's bodybuilding division right now, don't you think that's the way the rest of the division feels about Monique Jones? Word on the street is that the unofficial queen of the division has another show lined up in her sights right now, which means that everyone else in that lineup should officially be on notice. A few weeks ago, she was completely dominant in her win at the Chicago Pro. So if we get anything even close to that this next time around, I don't think there's anyone else in the division who can slow that freight train down. The race for the vacant 212 title is starting to heat up now, but in all the build-up so far, the one name I haven't heard mentioned as a potential title contender is former Arnold Classic champ Kamal Elgargni. When you look at the list of names we mentioned as serious title threats, only two of those guys can claim that they're Arnold Classic champs on their resume, and it almost boggles your mind how we don't hear anyone talk about Kamal as someone who should be in the top 3 conversation. He's proven that he can win at the highest level against the best athletes in the world. So if he's at his best, he's someone who I see as being a serious top 3 title contender at the Olympia. For guys my age, when you hear the words athlete and hip surgery in the same sentence, your mind immediately goes to a guy who in my mind is one of the greatest two-way sports stars in the world that we've ever seen, Bo Jackson. But I'm sure even the great Bo Jackson would agree that what Jose Raymond's doing 5 months post-hip surgery is pretty damn incredible. Last week, new videos surfaced of Jose cranking out a good-looking set of deadlifts, which becomes even more impressive when you consider the fact that he's 5 months post-hip surgery. As a lifetime Jose Raymond fan, it makes me so happy to see Jose being back to his old self again. And I hope for his sake that he can stay injury-free now, because we could all use a little more Jose Raymond in our lives. A few years ago, I watched a documentary about mega-dosing vitamins that had me totally convinced that they had some magical healing properties. Well, for about 2.2 minutes, that is. So maybe somebody can make a few phone calls to see if we can get a screener of that at the Olympia weekend. Because I have a feeling everyone in figure is about to get a major dose of vitamin C 7 weeks from now. This 2-time defending Olympia champ Cyd Gillon is entering into the final stages of her prep, looking and feeling her all-time best, and still riding high from the statement she made at the Arnold when she nabbed the win there at the start of the year. Head to toe, up and down, Cyd is in a class all by herself right now. This is her moment to cement her legacy, and all she has to do is step up and seize the moment. And that does it for yet another edition of Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, reminding you to always be true to your passions, and make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.